Okay. All right, I think y'all can hear me now. Let me clean the camera. My bad, I had to fix the, sorry guys, I had to fix the sound. And let me fix this camera, this light. I gotta get me a new iPhone. All right, guys, so we're gonna wait till a couple more people get on here. I had to fix the sound. Y'all, this really, okay, nice. Okay, this really kind of caught me off guard, with this, my sister's situation with this Center Pointe. As you guys can see, I was in the bed laying down because I'm tired. And I just want to, just kind of, because when you write a post on social media, that post kind of it's taken out of context. But I want to explain what I meant in my post about, my sister being terminated or whatever from her job. Now, you're probably saying, Jay, why are you involving yourself in your sister's business? Because my sister doesn't quite understand how business is supposed to work. How things in the workplace work. As somebody that has worked many jobs, and I've worked quite a few jobs, and I've also been in her, not necessarily been in her situation, but I have had situations happen, What I will say is, I understand, let me see. I want to be choicy in my words. Kanaya worked at Center Pointe Rehabilitation facility here in Tallahassee. Okay, and she worked in the kitchen department. Now, mind you, somebody said, I'm starting to think that both of y'all A's are slow. She has a child. She can't be quitting S. Well, child, if you think I'm slow, I'm slow. Whatever you want me to be, boo, down there in that comment, I don't care. I'll be whatever you want me to be. If I'm slow, blah, blah. I don't care. Whatever you want me to be, I'll be it, boo. Yeah, that's your opinion. But what I will say is, y'all, as a manager myself, I would never read one of my employees' Facebook post and ultimately pass judgment against them. And that's exactly what happened here. In my sister's situation, her supervisor passed judgment on her. You know what I mean? And the thing about it, this supervisor has been doing this from the beginning. There were situations where we were told, where I was told that the supervisor would make comments about, my sister, if she was getting, if she was getting public assistance, and, she just really kind of just was involving, she was really just involving herself in our personal business. And me, personally, as a supervisor myself, I would never involve myself in my employees' business, because it's not my business. We are there to do a job. And whatever happens outside the workplace, it happens outside the workplace. Okay, you don't, and then the tone in that group chat was just so unprofessional. Oh my gosh, I like to describe it like this. Kanaya's supervisor, and I've said this, and I'm very, you guys know I'm very straight to the point, is her supervisor is kind of like a bully with a badge. She uses her position and, to just shift her weight around. Kanaya has told me, it has been said that during the faculty meetings, the supervisor would make comments about, oh, the way that y'all keep this restaurant, I know y'all house is nasty. As a supervisor, why would you even say that? That is so unprofessional. That's what the supervisor would say. They would have these little staff meetings, and then I guess some of the employees wouldn't clean the restaurant properly. So she would come out of her mouth and say, oh, I bet you guys' house are nasty, blah, blah, blah. Why would you even say that? That is so unprofessional. Like I said, y'all, Florida is employment at will, which means you can be terminated at any time with or without cause. Okay, that part of it I understand. I am not upset about that. I'm just upset about, how unprofessional the supervisor was and involving social media in it. She has a right to vent, y'all. She does. She has that's what the First Amendment is for. You have a right, to stand to express how you feel without, being judged, and that's just what happened here. Y'all seeing all of this stuff. Y'all seeing all this stuff in these comments. I don't care about them crazy comments y'all seeing. I'm just here to, y'all know I've never cared about what y'all said in those comments. I mean, I glance at them and I look at them, and if they're too disrespectful, I delete them. But just like now, I don't take down the comments. I let you guys, say what you want. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not portraying to be, give me 1 second. I'm just reading, blah, blah, blah. Child, I'm not, none of them. Anyway, let me start reading the comments because I really don't care about them. I'm just here to tell you all that the way that it was handled was very unprofessional. It's fine. If you're going to terminate her, that's fine. It's a million jobs out here. But, at least if you're going to do it, honey, have a bit more couth. If you're going to be a manager, I'm not in any way belittling anybody, because, she's a manager, just like I'm a manager. The only thing I have to say is, just don't don't bring Facebook into the workplace. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to say. There's a way to handle things. Me, if I was in that position and I was the supervisor at Center Pointe Rehabilitation Facility, I would have pulled my employee aside, and I would have had a heart-to-heart with them, and I would have tried to figure out, okay, what is the problem? Why can't you work this? What's going on? Instead of going off and embarrassing her in the group chat. Now, that's the part that bothers me. That's why I'm a little aggravated with it. Like I told you, I was in the bed asleep, and this caught me off guard. Y'all probably saying, Jay, why are you, let me block a couple of people. They're probably saying, Jay, why are you defending your sister? Well, because, y'all, I'm not necessarily defending her. Hold on, somebody need to lock her real quick. All right, and delete their comments. Excuse me, y'all, let me block in. Delete the comments. There we go. We'll see you later. We had to block that person, y'all. Now, the question that everybody is asking, Jay, now that your sister isn't working, what does that mean for you? Y'all, oh, God, I can't pay their bills. I can't bear the load anymore, y'all. I just can't do it. I unfortunately, I can't do it, y'all. I can't pay all of their bills anymore. Now that Kanaya is not working anymore, now, as you guys know, the responsibility kind of, falls on me. I do know that Kanaya would likely be back begging on Facebook. I'm just going to call it for what it is. I do know that Kanaya is probably going to be back begging on Facebook, and it's just going to get, y'all, I can't do it. God, I don't want to do it, y'all. I can't do it. I finally get myself, excuse me, I finally get myself, my head above water, and now Kanaya quits or loses her job. Now, I'm back. We're back at square one, but I can't do it, y'all. I won't do it. There are, and I know what y'all probably saying, Jay, oh, you gonna do it, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, I can't do it. Somebody said, Jay, she quit, she didn't get fired. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that, but, what would you do if somebody is basically, y'all saw what she said, y'all saw what the manager said in the text message. Well, something about, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but she said something about, called Kanaya a keyboard gangster or something. I don't know. What supervisor would call their employee a keyboard gangster? What did she say? I don't want to put words in their mouth, y'all. What did the supervisor say in the thing? That's another part that bothers me. So, yeah, to sum it up, y'all, I'm not upset about it. Well, I mean, I'm not upset about the action of terminating her, if you will. Well, even though she quit, I'm upset about the professionalism. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, you pull your employee aside and you have a heart-to-heart with them. But Kanaya, what I will say is, in Kanaya's defense, you guys know I'm going to be very honest. The lady there's another manager, I forget her name. I want to call out the wrong name. But there's another manager that had picked on Kanaya, y'all. She would mess with her. And I think she did that because she knew me and she knew... yes, okay, so what? Okay, she quit. That's fine. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the professionalism aspect of it. That's fine, y'all. I don't care. She quit. That's great. But I'm talking about bringing Facebook into the workplace. That's where I have the problem. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? You know, I know this is my sister battle to fight, but, you know, I have to give my sister some advice. You know, yes, she quit. Yes, she should have toughed it out and just stayed there until she found something better. But, y'all, I can't afford it, y'all. I can't afford to pay $1,100 again, y'all. That was hurting me. And I can't do it. So, you know, I do know Kanaya's going to be back on here begging, y'all. Here we go with not her having a job. But what I will say, y'all, in her manager's, in her manager's defense, her manager actually did call her back and offer her job back. So I'm not coming down on the manager. I just think the situation should have been handled better. That's all I'm saying. You know, you know, that is all I'm saying, y'all. She just should have handled the situation better. So yes, y'all, she did quit, but I just think, like I've said a million times before, excuse me, I just think, like I've said a million times before, there's a way that you handle situations. Pull the employee aside, have a heart-to-heart with the employee, figure out what the issue is, but to do it in the group chat, that's the part that I'm bothered by. Because I wouldn't have done that to any of my employees. I wouldn't. I would have pulled them aside and I would have talked to them about it. But y'all, I'm not feeling well. I'm not finna deal with this. This is stressing me out, y'all. Because I can't bear the load anymore, y'all. Y'all know for about 8, 9 months I have been paying $1,100 straight. And yes, y'all, I know Kanaya really, I'm gonna call it for what it is. Kanaya really doesn't want to work. She don't want to work. Kanaya probably been wanting to quit this job from the beginning. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it for what it is. The facts are the facts. Kanaya did not want to work. You know, y'all know that. Kanaya didn't even want to sit up here and make Facebook videos, and Kanaya is fully monetized. Yes, I'm gonna speak on it. Kanaya is fully monetized on the Facebook Meta platform. And y'all know what? She didn't even want to sit up here and make Facebook reels about her and her baby. So yeah. But y'all know the whole story. My mom only gives me $300. Kanaya was only giving me $300, so I was still paying $600 plus the light bill. But I don't want to get up here and to continue to go back and forth with it. I am going to delete that post about, you know, the screenshot. Because now me thinking about it, I realized her manager, she was in the wrong to an aspect, to a degree. But she really wasn't wrong. She was wrong by how she involved Facebook into the workplace. That part of it was wrong. But Kanaya should have really stuck it out. She should have bit her tongue, and she should have went to work and worked her shift. The bottom line is, y'all, Kanaya just didn't want to work. There's no cute way to put it. Y'all know I'm not gonna uphold her when she's wrong. She just did not want to work. So I'm not even gonna do it, y'all. I'm going to go and I'm gonna delete that Facebook post I made, you know, because I had to sit up here and think about it. Sometimes, y'all, it take me a moment. Like, you know, I reacted to it in that moment, but now me thinking about it. Wait 1 second. The supervisor really wasn't wrong. Well, she was wrong. She was, because, like I told y'all, she shouldn't involve certain things in the workplace. But then, y'all, if we want to be completely honest, her supervisor really, besides that Facebook part, wasn't really wrong, because she called Kanaya back 3 months ago and even offered her job back. So I do got to give her credit for that. I will give her credit for that. So no. I'm going to go back and I'm going to delete that, y'all. This really just kind of boils down to Kanaya. And it boils down to Kanaya just genuinely not wanting to work. That's what it is. You know, they think that I'm going to continue to pull them out of the hole that they're in. I can't do it no more, y'all. It's gonna hurt me to see them in the cold. I know what y'all saying, Jay. You know, I said this many times, blah blah blah. But honey, I can't you can't squeeze juice out of a lemon. And this lemon has been squeezed, y'all. I have been there for them through thick and thin, y'all. I have strained myself financially for them. I'm not going to go into detail because you guys are going to swear I'm doing this for likes and attention. I just want you guys to understand these are my raw emotions, and this is what I'm dealing with. So, no, I'm going to take the post down about, because, you know, the boss was wrong to an extent, but she wasn't wrong. Anyway, my little Jaybirds, I hope this clears things up for you guys. I just want you guys to know I really am tired. I am. You know, it seems like I will never get any peace, no matter what. It seems like the only time, y'all, I will get peace, or I can't say that, but I will never get peace. I will never have a peace of mind if literally one thing after the other. And y'all sitting up here saying, Jay, you can cut it off, but y'all, I just can't cut it off. Not just like that. You put yourself in my situation. Excuse me. I'm real sick, y'all. You put yourself in my situation. And you ask yourself, you ask yourself, how can you cut it off that easily? You can't, but financially, y'all, I want to be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Excuse me, I want to be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor, but I can never do it because I'm always pulling them out the hole. And yes, y'all, my mom is Kanaya, they be embarrassing me so bad, y'all, on this Facebook, on this Facebook, begging for money, begging for this, begging for that. And y'all, they don't have to beg. They get food stamps and all these other different subsidies, and yet they be on the internet just begging, just embarrassing. Y'all, they don't have to beg. Okay, well, I guess Kanai gonna be back begging y'all. She gonna make a GoFundMe. The facts are the facts. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to to clear it up. Yeah, I'm not feeling well. I'm real sick, and now I have this on my plate. Y'all understand? It's like, it's always something. It is always something, y'all, with me. I ask God all the time. I say, God, when am I going to be able to get a peace of mind? You know, when am I going to be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor? I'm always doing, okay. Okay, guys, yes. Before we end the live, they are lazy. She doesn't want to work, you know. But I think maybe a couple of days in the dark, you know, you have the Big Bad Homeless Coalition here. Coming to my house, y'all, it's just not an option. I'm sorry. Y'all know my house is my sanctuary. And y'all know when they do come over here, y'all, they destroy my house. They don't clean up after themselves. I have to clean up after them. I'm going to tell y'all this, and now I'm finna get even. Now, I'm going to just say it, y'all. I'm going to show y'all something. I had to get a safe because, and I'm going to show y'all this. These are facts. I like to be very transparent with y'all because I don't want people to swear I do things for likes. I had to buy a safe because the money Kanaya would give me for the rent, you know, she would go into my drawer and take the money back. So I had to go and buy a safe. Let me show you. 1 second. I had to go and I had to buy that safe right there because Kanaya would go into my dresser drawer and take the rent money she gave me, you know. So I had to go and buy a safe. And I didn't give nobody the code to the safe. Yes, y'all, that's what happened. She would go inside of my kitchen, my drawer, and take the money that she would give me for the rent. And then, so I had to go and buy a safe to prevent her from stealing from me. Yeah, Kanaya steals from me. But, you know, she should have, and I don't care. The facts are the facts, y'all. But yeah, y'all, that's just that. I just wanted to be very open. No, this is not a skit. Why do people feel like I'm doing things for a skit? No, this is not a skit, y'all. This is reality. This is reality. Reality. Yeah, no, I'm not turning on my sister, y'all. I don't turning on her. I'm speaking the facts. These are facts. These are things that are happening in real time. No, I'm not turning on her. I am giving facts. What I'm supposed to say good, wonderful things about her. When you're wrong, and she's wrong, y'all. That's just that. But let me get off live. I'm gonna delete that post about her boss. Not about her boss, but about the situation, because yes, her boss was. I've said it. I'm tired of being repetitive, but yes, her boss was wrong, but Kanaya was wrong. Well, Kanaya was wrong because she should have just stayed with it. Anyway, y'all, I'm finna just lay on the chair and stress out and figure out my next move. Imagine if y'all, I'm gonna say this before I go. Imagine if I wasn't involved with my family. You know, imagine where would they be? Or imagine if I wasn't in a position financially. Where would they be? Only God would tell. I know if Monet wasn't born, I probably wouldn't do the things that I do, but because an innocent child is here, you know. So, yeah. But anyway, y'all, I promise I will not. I can't do it. I don't have it financially. I can't keep doing it. I have to let people be accountable for their action and realize when you quit a job, really for no legitimate reason, this is the result. You don't have any lights. This is the result. You get evicted. And I was trying to save them from an eviction because they're so close to getting their public housing voucher, and if they get an eviction, that just nips that in the bud. But they have to figure it out, y'all. I can't strain myself financially anymore. I can't do it. And they were killing me financially. Just last week, I sent them they kept requesting money from me. And I kept sending them $40 and $50 here. You know, Kanaya, I just gave Kanaya about $60 yesterday. I gave her $60 yesterday. They never pay me my money back. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys later. I'm just gonna lay on the couch. We'll talk later, y'all.